here. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. For today's video, I am going to be going over my expenses from the previous week, the week of October 15th through the 21st. I'm going to categorize everything, add everything up, and then I'm going to use that information to close out my paycheck budget. We're going to see how I did. If I came in under budget, then I'll be able to take some extra money and stuff that into my mini savings challenges. So those are the goals for today's video. I have my expense tracker here. I have been filling this out with you all in as close to real time as possible. I've been going live on my channel every morning to track the expenses from the day before. That's weekdays, you guys. So on Monday, I go over all of my weekend spending, and then, Tuesday you see Monday spending, and so on and so forth. So this is all of the spending that happened from my paycheck budget this week. I did have some spending from my sinking funds, though. We'll talk about that after a while. Right now, I want to get everything categorized and added up. So everything I spent this week is written down on my expense tracker. I have some highlighters here. I'm just going to color code everything. I'm going to use my trusty calculator here on my phone to add everything up, and we'll get a feel for how I did for the week. So, starting with my eating out category, I like to use yellow for that. I'm just going to go down the line. I'm going to highlight all the eating out expenses. I'm going to add things up, and we're going to see how much I spent on eating out this week. Okay, starting out, we went to McDonald's on the 15th. That was $22.71. And then we also did Panera this week, and that was $53.84. And that was it for eating out. So we did really well this week. We only spent $76.55. Now, I know a lot of you are thinking, wow, that's a lot of money. It's all subjective, right? For us, this is a low amount in a week. So I will take it. $76.55 feels really, really good. So that was it for eating out. Next, we have our grocery shopping. So throughout the week, every time I go grocery shopping, I write it down, I keep track, and now we're going to add everything up. So we went to Sam's Club this week and spent $47.58. We also went to Walmart and spent $140 with 40 cents. And then lastly, we just hit up a little local market for a couple of things we needed for dinner last night, and that was $11.47. So we spent a total of $199.45 on groceries. And once again, for us, that's really good. We spend a lot of money on food. We're a family of 4 living in Southeast Michigan. We rely a lot on convenience meals, clearly with the eating out. We do a lot of sodas and junky things, which we maybe shouldn't do, but we're in a stage of life right now where we're relying on that sort of thing a lot, so it is what it is. I also made a transfer to our next month's bills. So for bills, we set aside $750. We're going to do that in blue, obviously. Don't need my calculator to add that up. That is just a one-time transaction. I do this every single week. I transfer money for next month's bills. We are a month ahead in our bills, which is awesome. I also did pull out money from the bank for savings. That was $300. You would have seen me stuff that last week in my paycheck budget. So that was savings. That was $300. I really need to get a new green highlighter because this one is very dried out here. And then lastly, we have spending, which I'm going to use this purple color for. And we only had one spending transaction for $27.33. So this was actually a pretty low spend week for us. I'm taking that as a win. I feel really great about that. That means we likely are going to be under budget, which is phenomenal. All right, let's get a total. We're going to get a total for everything because I like to get a feel for how much I spent from my paycheck budget. And then we're going to get a total for just the variable categories. Plus $750, plus $300, plus $27.33. That is $13.53.33 overall. And for variable, that's just eating out, groceries, and spending. We had $76.55 plus $199.45 plus $27.33. That's awesome. We only spent $303 with 33 cents in our variable categories. That's a lot of threes. All right. So that's everything for this expense tracker. I can now use the information from this expense tracker to go ahead and close out my paycheck budget. So it's as simple as taking the information from one page and transferring it to the other. So this is my paycheck budget. I created this worksheet for myself. I was inspired by the Budget Mom's Budget by Paycheck workbook for this. I took her structure and sort of shifted it around, changed it a little bit to meet my own needs. I do have this available for sale on my Etsy shop as well as a membership perk. So check the links down below if you're interested in digital downloads. I don't offer anything physical. You just go in, download it, print it as many times as you would like. Okay. And I do have this expense tracker in the Apple pattern available as a freebie. I'll have that linked down below. If anybody wants to just track their expenses, you can download this for free. Okay, so for my paycheck budget, the amount that I estimated I would be able to set aside for this budget was $1,600, and that is what I did. So that's great. I budgeted $750 for November's bills. You saw that transfer here. $750 is what I transferred. So that is perfect. Perfect. This goes really, really quick, you guys. My paycheck budget at this point is like same old every week. So we go through this really, really quickly. For groceries, I budgeted $250. You all know the amount that I actually spent was $199.45. So under budget there. Feels awesome. Eating out, I budgeted $100. We only spent $76.55, which is amazing for us. And then for spending, I budgeted $100, but we only spent $27.33. So that, we already got the total, is $303 with 33 cents. Hopefully I didn't make any math errors. If I did, I'm sure you guys are screaming the right answers at me. I'm not always the best at math. Okay, so for my savings, I pulled $300 in cash. $200 of that went to my sinking funds as planned. $100 of that went to savings challenges as planned. Because we came in under budget by so much here in the variable categories, I'm going to be able to put some extra towards my mini savings challenges. I will complete those savings challenges with you all today, so you will see that in a minute. We came in quite a bit under budget here. 450 minus 303.33, 146.67 under budget, y'all. That's incredible. I almost don't believe it. I'm going to double check my math here, make sure that's accurate. Yeah, it's right. So I'm not going to take all of that money and put it into my mini savings challenges, because that money, all of the money here under the sinking funds category, is for short-term savings. And then anything left over at the end goes into my long-term savings. So I do want some money to go into long-term savings. So I'm not going to take all of that 145. I'm going to take 50 of it to put towards my extra mini challenges. So that means instead of the 300 that I budgeted, I actually set aside 350 for savings, which is not a bad thing. That's really, really great. And we still have no credit card debt. We have managed to pay off that credit card debt. What was it, a couple of months ago now? Weeks ago? I don't know. Time flies. But we are still credit card debt free. We have not put anything on a credit card, no balances being carried over. So that's still crossed out. So now it's as easy as getting the totals. Told you guys this would be quick. So 1,600 is what we started with. We're going to put the totals in here. So our fixed expenses, it was $750. Variable expenses was $303.33. Sinking funds was $350. And nothing for extra debt. So let's go ahead and get a total. So if we take the $1,600 and subtract out everything we spent, that leaves us with $196.67. So that's going to be our buffer amount that sits in our account just in case we should need it. And whatever we don't pull out of this buffer by the end of the month, that'll all go into long-term savings. So that's the amount I have left over here, as well as the rest of the month. Everything that I had left over each week gets stored up in the bank, and then at the end of the month, I transfer it to a savings account. So that's everything for my paycheck budget. Everything is all closed out. I'm going to pull out that $50. We're going to do the mini savings challenges. But before I do that, I do want to talk to you guys about some of our sinking funds, because while we didn't spend a lot from our paycheck budget this week, we did spend quite a bit from our sinking funds. Remember those short-term savings I was talking about? That's what this is. All right, so I have my transaction log here, and we're going to talk about the spending that happened this week. So we had a couple of transactions from here, and then I also want to tell you about some money I took out of long-term savings. I don't really talk to you guys too much about my long-term savings in terms of like what is in there, my overall total, just for the sake of privacy. I don't really talk about what we're saving for specifically either. It's just like extra money we're sticking away for things that are happening, you know, longer than within a calendar year. That's what I consider my long-term savings. Short-term savings, my sinking funds here is money that we're going to be accessing within a year. Long-term savings is longer term. One of my short-term savings funds here is a car sinking fund. That is for any car repairs that need to be made. That's our car registration. That's all, you know, shorter term stuff. When I set up that car fund, I was really mostly thinking about registration. My husband and I both drive relatively newer cars, and so I thought like regular car maintenance would be like oil changes and small things. What I did not consider is my youngest son drives an older car. He drives a 2011 Ford Fusion, and it's got like 120,000+ miles on it. And yeah, we had some issues with it this week. Now, small repairs, oil changes, that sort of thing is on Austin to take care of. He's 16. He does have a job. He has his own money. He pays for his own gas. We pay for car insurance for him until he's done with school. That's the deal we made. We also bought him the car. All the small repairs, though, are on him to take care of. But larger repairs, you know, he's 16. He doesn't have a ton of money. We told him we would help out with. So he had his brake calipers this past week that needed to be replaced. It was a $650 fix between parts and labor. I was not going to expect my 16-year-old to pull out $650 from his savings. That's pretty much all of his savings. And so we decided we were going to cover that for him, but our car sinking fund doesn't have a lot of money in it. So we pulled that out of our long-term savings to cover that repair. So I'm not going to write it anywhere because I don't keep track of that. I don't really share that on YouTube. I just wanted to put that out there because I'm going to be focusing on adding more to our car sinking fund with that in mind moving forward. Luckily, I have money in long-term savings I could use for that. It wasn't an emergency, but something to think about moving forward. The transactions I am going to write down here, things that came out of these funds this week. We had some home repairs. That was on October 20th. So this came out of our home sinking fund. My husband did some work in a back hallway of ours. He needed some paint and some trim and stuff. The amount was $98.43 that we pulled out of there. And actually the cash is still there. If you're not familiar with how I do my sinking funds, everything for the month goes on a credit card. At the end of the month, I pull out the cash from my sinking funds and I use it to pay that credit card. So $98.43 was for home repairs. That came out of home. And then in terms of our pet fund, this was on, what day was it? Oh, it was 10/20 as well. We bought a pet gate. We needed a new pet gate. That came out of pets. And the amount that we spent was a pet gate and a couple other little odds and ends was $119.76 at PetSmart. So that was all of the transactions from our sinking funds. You guys are going to see a video coming up next week with me closing out my sinking funds. So be on the lookout for that. Right now, I'm going to get this put away. I'm going to pull in my mini savings challenges and we're going to stuff that extra $50. I'm so excited about that. All right, so I have my binder here with all of my mini savings challenges. I have my dice that I'm going to roll. Sadly, you guys, my dice tower is completely broken now. I'm going to try to get some washi tape and see if I can't bring this back to life. Well, it's sort of hanging on, but I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to risk making it worse. I'm going to try and tape it up and make it continue to be functional, but for now, we're just going to roll the dice today. I am happy to tell you that I did finally get the cash envelopes here that aren't super shiny, so hopefully I won't blind you guys today. I have 6 mini savings challenges. I also have my cash here. So we'll be pulling that out to use. And if you've never seen me do my mini savings challenges before, it's pretty darn simple. I have 6 savings challenges. They are numbered 1 through 6. I'm going to zoom you guys out a little bit so hopefully you can see everything. I like to roll a dice, or just a die, just one. And whatever the die lands on, that challenge that correlates with that number gets 2 bills. I have $50 here. You're going to see that I have mostly 1s, but a couple of spicy 5s as well. So I'm just going to get all of my challenges laid out here. We're going to do our dice rolling, and hopefully we can finish some savings challenges today. What do you guys think? Think we'll be lucky and get to finish some today? I have 6 challenges from various creators. I will talk about those creators when I fill in the challenges. For now, we're just going to start rolling and we're going to allocate these funds. Let me count them out though and make sure I do indeed have 50. Like I said, we do have a few 5s that I'm going to mix in here just to make things interesting. So we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. All right, so I'm just going to mix these 5s in here at random. We'll see who the lucky winners are to get an extra little bonus. All right, we're just gonna roll and allocate here. So here we go. All right, number 3 is gonna get 2 1s. So it's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 is gonna get 2, 5 is gonna get a 5. That's exciting. Number 2, how are you guys doing? What is new? Are you guys excited about November? I am very excited about November coming up. It's got a couple of my favorite holidays. My birthday is in November, and Thanksgiving is in November, and of course November starts the holiday season, which is super exciting. Obviously we have to get through October first, still have another full week plus to get through, but I'm excited for November. Hopefully you guys can see the dice. I have not even been looking up at my camera to see if I'm in frame. Just yapping away. This is 5, right? I've got little stickers on there to help me stay organized, and I still manage to mess it up occasionally. Number 3, Number 2. I was hoping that this one would get a lot of money today because that Roll the Dice Savings Challenge has been in here for so long, and I really would like to finish it, but it doesn't look like we're going to finish it today. All right, that's 5. Okay, let's get these stacked up and we will go through them one at a time and see how we did. Starting out with challenge number 1 here. Challenge number 1 is from Beauty Mom Budgets. It is simply the Zest super cute little lemon challenge. And this week it did get 2 of the spicy 5s, which is awesome. We're going to be able to finish this one today and have some money left over. So we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, $16, and we need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we've got that 10. Go ahead and color in these lemons. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Beauty Mom Budgets is a really amazing creator. She's got beautiful savings challenges. She does have a YouTube channel, so I will link her YouTube channel down below. Check her out. Tell her I sent you. I would love it if you would. All right, so we needed 5, 10 to go into this challenge. I'm going to set these ones off to the side. We'll see what we can do with those. So this challenge was supposed to save 40. We have 20, 30, 35, $40. That is indeed accurate. So this challenge is done. Be right back, you guys. All right, so since I finished a challenge, I actually brought my bell out this time. I'm gonna ring my bell. Yay. And every time I finish a savings challenge, I add $1 to this Ding 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 challenge from Donna Powered by Creativity. It's just a way for me to save money on top of saving money. So I'm gonna use one of these ones that we had left over, and I'm gonna put that right here in this envelope. Very exciting. I'm gonna take this challenge that we finished and I'm gonna set it aside. Sorry about my neighbor mowing his lawn. He always mows on Tuesday mornings while I'm filming. Apparently our schedules align. I'm free to film on Tuesday, he's free to mow, so I do apologize for the noise. I'm gonna take this finished challenge, set it aside with all of the other savings challenges I have finished in October. We will allocate those at the end of the month. So that was it for challenge number 1. I am gonna need a new challenge. I have a bunch of challenges tucked away here in the back of my mini binder here. So let's see. I want a short challenge because some of these ones we've had in here are really, really long. Let's do this one from Budgeting Mom of Girls. It's worth a total of $18 and it's fall into savings. So this one we will start up next week. I am not going to put this money in there, you guys. I'm going to save it in case I need it to finish up another challenge this week. And if at the end I have that money left, then I'll come back to this challenge. But I really want to focus on finishing up the ones I have, not starting new ones. So this will be number 1. We will start this next week. Super cute little fall savings challenge. Very appropriate for this time of year. And now we're going to set this aside and move on to challenge number 2. Okay, challenge 2 is this adorable little witchy challenge. This is something I created for myself. I do have this available as a free download for you guys if you would like to do it. I know we are pretty much done with Halloween season at this point, but maybe you're one of those people that likes Halloween all year round. Get this. It's a set of 3 witchy challenges, mini challenges, completely free. I'm hoping to add some new challenges soon. So yeah, that's that. This challenge got $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6, which is exactly what we needed to finish it up. How awesome is that? So guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna ring the bell. Let's just make sure that I do have $16 here, which is what it should be. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, $16. Fantastic. So this is done. I'm gonna go ahead and paper clip this, get this put with my other challenges. So rinse and repeat what we did the last time. So that goes there. We're gonna add $1 to Donna Powered by Creativity here. The end of the year, I'm gonna count all of this up, and I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with this money yet, but we're just saving it through the end of 2024. And guys, I need another new challenge, okay? So we might be starting fresh with quite a few challenges next week, which is great. So I've got this one from KathyBudgets. It's a little paint savings challenge. So we're gonna use this one. This was a freebie from her channel. I will link her channel down below. You guys, if I forget, please remind me, because I'm terrible when I'm filling in my descriptions of everything about remembering, but you know. All right, so each of these paint cans is gonna be worth $2. And once again, I'm not gonna put this money in there. We're just going to keep on rolling and start fresh next week, okay? All right, challenge number 3 is a brand new challenge from Snow Gardener 307. I just set this up last week. It's supposed to be a color and save, roll and save type situation. I decided not to do it that way. What I decided to do is I'm gonna give each of these feathers $1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, you know what? I think I said I was gonna do each of the feather segments will be $1. So this challenge got $4 today. So we're gonna color in 4 little feather segments. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So this will save us a total of $20 when it's all said and done, provided I counted the little feather segments correctly. And so, yeah, we are on the board with this one. $4 saved so far. And see, that's the great thing about these mini challenges. You guys, you don't have to do them the way they were intended. You can do them any way you want. I just put my own little spin on that. Okay, so that was challenge 3. For challenge number 4, I have this Roll the Dice Savings Challenge from One Frugal Introvert. This is the challenge that has been with me the absolute longest. It's a larger challenge. It's supposed to save $105. It seems like this challenge always gets the least amount of money. I don't know why. It's just the luck of the draw, I guess, or the roll of the dice. It got 4 today. So we are going to color in a 3 and a 1. So this one is still gonna roll over. Hopefully we'll be able to finish this one someday. I was gonna say next week, but I don't know. Definitely not. There's still a lot of money left to go in this challenge. So $4 more going here. In this challenge, we've saved a total of 20, 40, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78 out of 105. So yeah, we still have a little bit of a ways to go. All right. Did I mention that's from One Frugal Introvert? Really, really love her challenges. This one is from Snow Gardener 307, the little ghosty challenge. We need 2, 4, 6, 8 more to finish this challenge. I think we have that plus some. So let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8 is what we need to finish this, right? 2, 4, 6, 8. That still leaves $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6. So that's going to go over here with the rest of the extra money. I'm going to go ahead and color in my tracker here. This was a digital download that I got as a freebie for being a member of her channel. And I love it. I think it's so cute. So this should have saved us 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, $24. Let's make sure that is what we have here. 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we're going to go ahead and, yep, ring the bell. It's another challenge finished. That's the 3rd one today. And that was all of the, extra large paper clips I pulled out. So if we finish any more, I'm gonna have to go digging through my stash. We're gonna get this guy put in here. So excited to see how many challenges in total we finished in October. We're gonna need another new challenge. Let me go ahead and put $1 into the ding 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 envelope before I forget. We are stacking up cash here. Look at all that money. All right, and we'll pick a new challenge. Let's see what we got here. I'm definitely not doing that one. Look, that's $378. That would take me forever. All right, well, this one is 63. That's not too bad. Should we throw another One Frugal Introvert one in here? These ones take a while, but they're so pretty. I love the purple colors. I like how simple they are. And I definitely want to use them since I downloaded them. So this one is going to be worth $63. Another One Frugal Introvert challenge. Hopefully this one won't take quite as long as the other one, but that's going to be challenge number 5. And now last but not least, we have challenge number 6 here. And it's a little mini Epcot challenge from Budget with Amanda. This is not, I'm not saving to go to Epcot, you guys. I just really liked the challenge. It was a freebie on her channel, so I downloaded it. I love that all of these content creators do free mini challenges. That's why I started doing them for you guys as well. It's so fun to be able to get a little freebie and work within a budget in order to help your budget, right? So this challenge got $6. We need $2, $4, $6, $8, $10, $12. So if we take this 6 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this 6 that we had left over, right? That should be 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So let's go ahead and color these in. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh my gosh. 12. That's the worst coloring I have ever seen. So that should be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. You know what, guys? I'm going to do this little guy too for an extra $2 since I have it right here. So let's see how much in total this challenge saved. Let's make sure I have enough. Should be $22. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So we finished our mini Epcot challenge. We're going to ring the bell. Oh, that was a sad little ring. There we go. That's better. I'm going to put this last $1 here into the envelope. So we used up all 50 of our dollars, which is so exciting. I need to dig out another paper clip. Be right back. Okay, here we go. The last completed challenge. We finished so many challenges today, which is so exciting. It's going to go in here with the rest of my finished challenges from the month. And we're going to need a new challenge to start next week. So lots and lots of new challenges getting started up next week. Means we're probably not going to finish any next week, but that's okay. Let's do, whoopsie. Let's do Baby Groot. You guys, I love Baby Groot. Guardians of the Galaxy is actually my favorite Marvel movie, series. I know that's a very unpopular opinion, but I love it. And Baby Groot, hello, so adorable. So each of these little Baby Groots, you guessed it, I'm going to make worth $2. This is from Budget with Amanda. It's another one of her freebies. Go get this one, you guys. It's adorable. I'm so excited to start this challenge next week. Okay, so we've used up all of our money. We have a ton of fresh savings challenges we'll be starting next week. Pretty exciting, if I do say so myself. So we are going to have Fall Into Savings from Budgeting Mom of Girls. We got the paint cans from Chatty KathyBudgets. We're going to continue with the feathers from Snow Gardener 307. We're of course going to continue with One Frugal Introvert. This challenge is going to be here probably till the end of the year at this rate. And if that weren't enough, we went ahead and added a second challenge from One Frugal Introvert. Plus we've got Budget with Amanda's Adorable Baby Groot challenge. So that is going to do it for today, my friends. If you like this video, will you please give it a thumbs up? That really does help out my channel. It just lets the YouTube algorithm know that this is the kind of content that people like. And so then YouTube will push it out to more people. I am getting close to a new milestone of 8,500 subscribers. It would be really awesome to meet that milestone sooner rather than later. My subscriber growth has been a little bit has picked up a little bit recently, which is so exciting. So if you have not yet subscribed, please make sure that you do that. That would really help out my channel as well. And I'll see you guys real soon for another video. Bye, friends.